Hi everyone, welcome to US Immigration Help channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to file Form I-765, which is application for employment authorization. This is a new version that's been released a couple days ago. In this video, we are going to talk about the filing fee as well, supporting documents, and where to file. If you are new to this channel, my name is Liman, and I make videos for a family-based immigration to simplify the immigration process and give you a confidence to go through your immigration journey by yourself. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, and give us a big like so YouTube can share the video with more people. So if you're ready, let's get started. As I mentioned, this is a new version that will expire on September 30th, 2027. And the edition date is August 28, 2024. If you go to USCIS website, this is edition date. So if you want to find the edition date, just as I showed you a while ago, that you find at the bottom of the page on the form and instructions. So this edition is August 28, 2024. So you must file the new version. So now let's go back to our form. This is form I-765. So the first part, which is right here, is for USCIS use only. Do not touch it. The bottom part, if you use an attorney, but for us, we are going to start here, where it says start here, type or print in black ink. You can type. When you print it, you can add anything with a black ink, but never correct anything that's been already typed. That's my advice. Now let's go to part one. Part one is reason for applying. I am applying for, they told you, select only one box. In this video, it's gonna be for option 1A, which is initial permission to accept employment. So now let's go straight to part two. Information about you, the person filing the form I-765, basically is the applicant. 1A, family name, it's Baker, that's last name. Given name is the first name is Sliman, and the middle name, I don't have one, is in A. You can leave it blank or in A, both works. Other name used, provide all other names you have ever used, including aliases, middle name, and nicknames. If you need extra space to complete this section, use the space provided in part 6, additional information. So if you need to add any tag, you must use part 6, which is additional information. So I did not have any other names, so I put NA. So you can leave them blank, but in my case, if I did this, because Adobe does not let me add a /. So when I print it, I'm going to add a / with a black ink. Do not use any other color except black. Use black. Now let's go. We're still talking about part 2, which is information about you. So your US mailing address. Here they ask for US mailing address. Do not provide a foreign address. This is a US mailing address. In care of name, it's Baker Sliman. Street number, it's 100 Robert Run. City or town, Indianapolis. State, Indiana. Zip code is 46254. 6 is your current mailing address, the same as physical address. In my case is yes. If you selected no, you must enter it right here in US physical address. So now let's go to other information. Alien registration number, you must have one. There is no way you're gonna file this without having alien registration number. You will have it from I-797, or you will have it from kind of there is some people they entered legally to the country, but they still get caught at the US border. They have alien number as well. just check the paper they gave you. So let's go over here. If you have I-797, your A number is right here. So let's go back, put it right here. For USCIS online account number, you will have it only if you filed a petition before online. This is, I'm going to show it to you right here. This is your USCIS online account. And usually USCIS will send you an I-797C notice like this one right here, and give you online access code to access your online account. And your receipt number always will start with IOE number. If you have a receipt number that starts with IOE number, means your petition being processed online, and you have online account, USCIS online account. You put it right here. Now let's go to 10. Gender is male. Marital status is single. Have you previously filed Form I-765? In my case is no. If yes, you're gonna check yes. Have the Social Security Administration ever officially issued a Social Security card to you? In my case is no. If you answered no to item number 13A, skip item 14. If you answered yes to item number 13A, provide the information in item number 13B. So we're gonna go right here. So we're gonna skip that, we don't have it. So we're gonna go straight to 14. Do you want SSA to issue you a Social Security card? Yes, but if you click yes right here, you must answer yes right here. If you selected no, they will not issue your Social Security. Why? Because you have to give them authorized disclosure of information from this application to the SSA as required for the purpose of assigning me an SSN and issuing me a Social Security card. So you must answer yes right here. Now let's go to the father's name. It's Baker. Family name, given name is Ali. Mother names, it's Baba, and given name for mom is Fatima. So this is the parent of the applicant. Now let's go to your country or countries of citizenship or nationality. You must provide here all the countries where you have a citizenship. So the first one for me is Morocco. I have only one citizenship, it's Morocco. So here we're still talking about part 2, information about you. Place of birth. List the city, town, village, state or province and the country where you were born. In my case, I born in Meknes. State or province of birth is Meknes. Country of birth is Morocco. Date of birth is January the 1st, 1990. Now let's go to information about your last arrival in the United States. Form I-94 arrival departure record, if you have one. I'm going to show it to you right here. This is I-94. Just go online, you will find it. This is your I-94 record number. It's right here. Just go ahead and type it right here. Passport number of your most recently issued passport. That's your passport number. Country that issued your passport or travel document. In my case is Morocco. Expiration date for passport or travel document. This is expiration. Check your passport. Date of your last arrival into the United States or on or about. It's August 1st, 2024. That's the date I entered the United States. And I entered the United States is JFK, New York. That's a place of your last arrival into the United States. So immigration status at your last arrival, for example, in my case is K3 visa. Your current immigration status or category, same thing, is K3 visa. 26, I don't know, this is for student and exchange visitor information systems, so it does not apply for me. Now we're gonna talk about the information about your eligibility category. So eligibility category, refer to whom may have filed Form I-765 section of the Form I-765 instruction to determine the appropriate eligibility category for this application. Enter the appropriate letter and number for your eligibility category below. For example, they give you an example right here. So if you go to instruction, you will find it right here. For example, in my case, is K3 visa, K3 non-immigrant spouse of U.S. citizen, or K3 dependent is I9. So check, there is a this form has have a lot of eligibility category. In my case is A9. So and if you put it right here, so for family-based categories, so for this one does not apply for me. 28 does not apply for me. 28B, 28C, 29 as well. So if this is not gonna apply for me, I'm gonna go straight to part 3, which is application, statement, contact information, declaration, certification, and signature. So always read this. It is very, very important. So applicant statement. So I'm going to assume now I filed this form by myself. So I'm going to check box 1. I can read and understand English, and I have read and understand every questions and instruction on this application, and I may answer to every questions. So if I do that, I go straight to applicant's contact information. I put my phone number, same phone number for daytime, and applicant email, just sb@gmail.com. Now, you select this box only if you are Salvadorian or Guatemalan national eligible for benefit under ABC settlement agreement. So it does not apply for me. So applicant declaration and certification, please read this right here. It is very important. I'm not going to read it. So I'm going to go straight to applicant signature. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to date it. Today's date is 12/21st, 2024. Then when I print it, I will sign it with a black ink. I'm going to repeat again, sign it with a black ink. I got a lot of people, send me an email or tell me that I sign it with a blue ink. It will be rejected. It must be signed with a black ink. Now, let's assume somebody helped you interpret this form. So if you do, you gotta do this and put the name of the interpreter right here, and then file. I'm sorry, here you put the language. So the interpreter is named in part 14. Read to every question and instruction on this application and answer to every question. And you're gonna put the language right here that you used. If you use a prepare, then you must file the part 4, which is applicants. Interpreters, contact information, certification, and signature. The most important part when you put this information right here: interpreters family name, interpreters given name, interpreters business organization name. The most part is the sign. So you must put I'm fluent in English, and you're gonna put the language you use at the type, and then interpreter's signature. It must be as well signed with a black ink and the date of signature. This is what most people do, so they forgot to sign this with a black ink. Let's go back now to applicant statement. Now let's go to at my request, the prepare named in part 5. You're gonna put the name of the prepare right here. If you use the same person, that person was interpreter and at the same time is a prepare, you can do that as well. You can put the name right here and then file part 5, but it must be signed with a black ink. Same thing, you're gonna file the part 5 for applicant. I'm sorry, for the prepare. You're gonna put the full name, given name, organization, prepare mailing address, prepares contact information, and then you're gonna first the prepare if it's attorney or not attorney. So you're gonna select 7A. I'm not an attorney, and then sign it with a black ink. Date it and sign it with a black ink. Do not use any other color. It must be signed with a black ink. But for video, I'm gonna assume we prepare this form by myself, by the applicant. So I'm gonna do that. So and I'm gonna take this out. So at my request, the prepare is named in part 5. So, but you can use 2. You can use 1A and 2 at the same time. So you can let you do that. I can read and understand, but you need somebody prepare this form for you. You didn't prepare it. Somebody prepare it for you. So once now we done that, let's go to filing fee, supporting document. Now let's talk about the filing fee for I-765, which is application for employment authorization. So the general filing is $520 for a paper version and $470 for online filing. But review all options below to confirm you are eligible for a reduced fee or fee exemptions. So you have to go through these options right here and see which one that apply for you. For example, if you have I-485 is still pending, or after this date right here, your fee it's reduced 260 for both online filing and paper version. So for this, if you are filing for initial, replacement, or renewal employment authorization document, and you have a pending Form I-485 application to register permanent resident or adjust status that you filed on after July 30, 2007 and before April 1, 2024, and you pay the Form I-485 filing fee is $0, and you cannot do that online. So basically, just look for your option right here and see how much you're gonna pay for I-765. I'm not gonna go through all of them; it's too much. So just I include this in this video just to have an idea how much you're gonna pay for I-765. Now we talked about the filing fee. Now let's go to supporting documents as well. Well, depends what category you choose. For this video, I did K3, non-immigrant spouse of U.S. citizen, or K4 dependent. So you will need this evidence, your most recent admission. For example, you need a copy of your Form I-94, passport, or other travel document, and your Form I-797C notice of action. But my advice, always include any supporting document that you will see that will help your case. This supporting document is just for information only. You must provide anything that you see will help your case. So now that we talked about, as you can see right here, first, the supporting document, it will depend, on the option you select or the category you select. So you must, submit the supporting document. As I mentioned, submit all documents that you see will help your case. Now let's go and see where to send or where to file. As well, will depend what type of your eligibility category. So for this video, we did K3, non-immigrant, spouse of U.S. citizen. We did A3, eligibility A3. So go to USCIS lockbox filing location chart for certain non-family based form. So you're gonna see your eligibility right here, eligibility category, and go to the USCIS filing location chart. So this is, we have 3 options right here. So 4 options. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have 5 options. So for me, that's the one I used, A9, K3, non-immigrant spouse of U.S. citizen, or K4 dependent. So we're gonna go right here. It's gonna take us where to file. So it will depend where you live in the United States. If you live in Arizona, California, Minnesota, Oregon, Pennsylvania, if you use U.S. Postal Service, you use USCIS Phoenix Lockbox, and you use this address right here if you use U.S. Postal Service. If you use other deliveries such as FedEx, UPS, and DHL, you use this address right here. If you live in this state right here, you send it to this address right here. You use USCIS Elegant Lockbox, and it depends what service you use. You can select the one from these 2 options right here. For Indiana, for example, I live in Indiana. This is where I'm gonna send mine. I'm gonna send it to USCIS Chicago Lockbox. If I use U.S. Postal Service, I'm going to use this address. And if you use FedEx, UPS, and DHL, I'm going to use this address right here. But if you live in this state right here, you're going to send it to USCIS Dallas Lockbox. And if you use Postal Service, you send it to this address. And if you use FedEx, UPS, and DHL, you send it to this address right here. So this is the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you do, please subscribe. share, hit notification bell. Thank you and see you next video.